Well, good morning and greetings from beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Start out at 5 o'clock with Brian. I'm going to put up a video through YouTube because it was in 4K as our starting video, and then we're going to be doing some lives and some 4K throughout the day. But we won't put out any more 4K resolution until I get home tonight at some stage of the game. And then we'll put them up at that stage of the game. But for the rest of the day, we'll be doing little live broadcast areas that we have better signal that we can actually take it in. Just to show you where Brian is now. I don't think you can see it, but in the center of the screen, you might be able to pick him up. If you're looking at the screen itself, maybe about a ½ inch or 3/4 of an inch below the actual horizon itself. You may see him paddling in that area. He's on the inside of the big channel that's out here. No swells breaking outside at the moment, so excellent conditions for him so far. A very light breeze, a cooling breeze this morning, but expect some north swells on when he gets over to that area there. Anytime he gets around like the southeast point and then around Ragged Point and stuff, it's going to start getting the impact of the north swell if it's on today as it's supposed to be. So we'll be with him right through. We're with him in spirit, but we're going to be shouting him up from different sections. So if you can see the clouds shadow there now off of that one, it's like the center of the screen. Brian is paddling through that right now. So when he comes out the other side, you may get a little look at him. I don't have the zoom effect on this, so I can't do it on my Facebook anyhow. But the 4Ks, I will probably run a little bit of zoom in later on today. I do know a lot of our comrades are going to be out here, eyes to the east. He's going to be up here taking some of his long range shots with his huge filters and also lenses. So we can see what happens today. We should get some good coverage. We met a guy called Nicholas from the Nation newspaper. He was up there as well. If you see off, a couple other people will get mentioned in the vlogs as we go through, but we're going to be supporting him and his cause today because I think it is a very worthy one. Anyhow, I'll let him speak of that himself in the video that's going to be coming up. Beautiful morning. When he left, it was pitch black. I mean, you could not see 5 feet in front of you. It was really dark this morning, and look at the beautiful sunrise he's going into. As he said, this is where he feels his spirituality the most, right here in this water, watching these beautiful, amazing sceneries and working in sync with the power and emotion and the feeling and sensations that he's experiencing from the ocean. It's going to be a beautiful day. Of course, you're going to see some of me in between. So, I mean, what was it like having a show without a star? So, the star today is Brian. Our concentration is on him. And we haven't said it yet, so I'm going to turn it around. And I would like us to say Serenity Prayer. You know, we didn't say it when he left the beach. Brian is on his own journey and stuff, so I forgot to say it actually. We're doing a lot of live footage and thing out there. So we're going to do that right now. So let's turn. You may be able to make him out right there now in the center of the camera. A little dot, but we'll get closer to him a little later on. Alright, so let's say the Serenity Prayer now. Any of those like to join us, please do. Anyone that's not too comfortable with the Serenity Prayer, it's fine. Just hang in there. We'll be back through in a couple of moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Saying a little special prayer to keep Brian safe this morning as he goes around these perilous waters today. And as we follow him, his conscience is clear and he's ready for a good day. And he says he's not taking any unnecessary risks. So let's just pray for his safety. Amen. Alright, so we're back again. As you can see, we got some good stuff going on around here. It's a beautiful area. We're up in Paragon. We're just below the actual big harp guns, which are around the corner, going to the east from where we are. Somebody asked about the ultra clean war wagon. No way will I have an ultra clean war wagon today, knowing I'm going through every piece of Cart Road and coastline that's imaginable. That wouldn't be happening, and all that everybody knows I'm saving my war wagon's dirtiness until the driver gets here and tries out some of our new equipment that I have. What a beautiful morning. Still very early, still pretty dark, but you can make in Long Beach. This is Long Beach itself here from the northern end of Long Beach. You can access this either by parking up by the old Long Beach Resort itself and going down some steps. You can drive across some tracks out here if you have a sturdy vehicle that you're using and go down. There's an embankment there that used to be used before, like an old road for the fishermen that used to go out there. Or you can come in multiple places along the actual Chancery Lane area or right on the very end itself. It is beautiful this morning. Stunning views. Lots of little bugs flying about. I just ate a fly. You would not even have known that. That's because I'm vegan. I didn't want to, you know, get rid of it that way. But I would get rid of it in a few minutes. I got here locked off in my teeth. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Alright folks, so I know you're accustomed to seeing the sunrise. You will hopefully see it, but we're going to make our way up so we can hopefully catch those clouds. See you all later. Bye for now. Alright people, Brian got on his outboard engines and he is flying. He's about, I would say maybe, I would estimate possibly about 10 or 15 minutes ahead of his schedule for sure. Coming up the line really, really well. We're just east of, yeah, Shark's Hole, which is just around that corner there. And this is him paddling up here. I'll tell you, I lost him a couple of times. So I tell you how fast he is moving. He is traveling. I actually lost him when I went up by Ocean City, somewhere between there, and I went down then to Green Point. Somewhere in that travel area, I must have lost him on the cliffs. And then he came up the coast. I saw him just now when I was coming around there by Bel Air itself. A distance coming around, had a fly come up here, make sure we capture some of him. Woohoo! Awesome, buddy, action! Paddling into it, man. He's been going. You're ahead of time. You're about 15 minutes ahead. Awesome, man. Just want to keep people up to date. Oh. Yeah. Action, man. So we're looking directly into the sun, which you can't really see too well. So what we do is, I'll show you what he's going into. 20 past 7. So as you can see, he is going into that swell, that north swell that's coming around the point. That is a line that goes out into the ocean, or has that kind of optical illusion. Going out into the ocean because the reef that comes around there. But he's going to go into that now. So he's actually hitting some more difficult times than what he had, because when we were around on the other side there by Ocean City and stuff, it was really calm, flat, no chop at all. A little gentle swell going around, but as you can see, there's lots of chop here coming into it and swells on the outside. You know, we're going to keep up to date. So anybody that's following Brian on his paddle around the island, your schedule is there on Facebook. I have it there on my front page as well. He's about 15 minutes ahead of time right now. So if you were on that, checking out schedule and stuff, just readjust yourself for wherever you want to see him. 15 minutes, because that's about approximate time. He's ahead of time now. So he said he'd be at the crane at 7. He was long past the crane, about 10 minutes past the crane, 15 minutes past the crane. So he's flying, he's motoring around here now. So we'll see what happens on the other side, folks. So for now, we're up here in the beautiful, beautiful cliffs just above Shark's Hole that goes round up to Coral Point, which is just below where Sam Lord's Castle used to be. Lovely, lovely location. This property here is owned, as far as I know, last time I heard, by the person that owns the Crane Beach Resort, and the beaches up at Skeets Bay, beach house up at Skeets Bay, etc. Beautiful, beautiful property, designed for some extensive winds and stuff. You can see that it's really well designed. We have been through here before. The signal, we lose the signal a little further up, but we do have a little signal. So let me walk you past here and let you have a look at this. I would have to say, definitely taking into consideration the kind of elements that will happen out here with a natural disaster and stuff. This is really being laid out beautifully. It's right up in the air, so there's going to be no flooding. Lower section as well, catchment section on our own. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So there's the man going around the point. We can be following, as I said, right throughout the day. Well, we have our battery back up, so hopefully we'll last the whole time. I also have a charger for the car, so we see how that works. You know, we'll have a great day, everyone. And look at this really heavy-duty design. Beautiful home it's going to be. Long to see when it's finished. All right, so a little bit of sargassum he has to encounter. Definitely having some currents as he's going up here and he's going into the swell. So we catch him later on. We're going to be going bit by bit, so point to point we will be catching up. See you all later. Okay, just so I'm not ghost stalking, I don't see any faces popping up yet, but The signal in this area is not that great really. We're at Double Point up in St. Philip, and we're actually in the eastern point of the island itself. We're taking in Brian on one of his little rest breaks here. He's just come around lots of currents and lots of paddling into swells to come between Bottom Bay and come this area up here, as far up as where we are right now at Raggy Point. We're down in the lower elevation here, in the lower cliff. You see a beautiful squall there coming distance. He's taking in his nourishments and stuff. Looking fairly good, looking fairly fresh. Yeah, that's sizing out, loosening up. Beautiful, beautiful area. A lot of people are following this as well, so anyone that's up on the cliff up by Raggy Point, good morning to all of you all. To anyone that's not here but wish they were, good morning to all of you all as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Lots of challenges for him. We got some heavy, actually the winds are relatively good if he gets around a little further, because they're coming in off of the east now. Fairly brisk and stuff. He's looking great, he's looking fresh, eating his food, keeping in all his supplements and stuff. And just to show you where we are, because you know me, I like to, well, first of all, before I show you where we are, you know, I gotta get my camera time. Come on, people, you all know better than that. So it's beautiful, conditions are great. Let's go back over to him in a minute. He's paddling on. Well, he's not yet, so we'll hold it a little bit longer in this direction. He's going to be going outside the reef now, because the inside section is just too turbulent. So I guess he's going to make his way out just beyond the actual breaking point itself. Alright, to show you where we are, just so you can actually see where we are standing, pretty close to water level out here at Raggy Point. We're on the lower cliff. If you've ever come to Raggy Point up the lighthouse and you've been looking over, on your right you would have seen a low cliff, it looked like a shelf. That's where we're actually standing right now, and looking into Spring Bay and other stuff going on around here. Beautiful, beautiful scenery today. Battery, as you can appreciate, is getting a bit low because I've already been doing a lot of 4Ks, so we're not going to be broadcasting too much more right here. I just want to let you all see that he's made Raggy Point. This is a lot of very rough area for him. He says this is one of the roughest sections going now, especially the north swell that's coming in. So we'll be following him. Hopefully I'll be able to broadcast. I have a relatively good signal here when I checked. I hope it's still good. Anyhow guys, you can catch on 4K as well, so we share that with you at a later date. See you all later. Well, you may be able to make out Brian, that little dot over there in the center. I actually was enjoying myself doing a 4K just now. We just want to capture a good signal here. We're right out on Bell Point itself, and you can see Brian in the center of the screen there. I caught him as a 4K going around here, so we have a fairly nice video collection we're putting together, or we will put together on YouTube and then post it up to Facebook as well. But just to give you what I've given everyone else just now on our beautiful video, and that is the Circle of Love from the EMC. And I'm going to get you up just a little bit of a higher elevation here so that you can see right around us rather than just that one section. Alright, this looks pretty good from here, and we will start our Circle of Love here and we will end it back here again. Here we go. It surely is stunning. I agree with you, boss lady. Out here is absolutely beautiful today. Resolution on the 4K, you can pick out all down into Cove Bay and all the chalk cliffs down there. You all know the lower elevations there, College Savannah area. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful forest school in College Savannah, I should say. And then we have St. Mark's Church in the center of the camera right now. It's up in the highest elevation, or second highest elevation. And just the savannah all around here. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Looking this way, looking into Skeets Bay, and then you're looking on to the beach houses by the crane, and then you can see Culpeper Island possibly just slightly there. I have a lot of 4Ks in between here in our last section, so don't worry. I'm doing some coverage right through, trying to catch Brian at the best locations and catch him in the 4K, because we don't get a very good signal in other areas. So we proceed in that direction, and I'll be back with you all later on. We run a little low on battery power, so I'm going to do a little charging up. So catch you all later on. Hope you're peaceful, hope you're enjoying your day, hopefully you're feeling blessed, and hopefully you are giving gratitude for everything that you have. Alright folks, just a little quick something from up here at St. Mark's Church. Just showing you where we are. Brian is in the center of the screen, just on the outside of those swells there. You can probably see little white dots and stuff. You can see his actual paddle, and it looks as though he has on a vest now. But that is where he is, in the center there, just past by Concept Bay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful from up here, this elevation. Having a look down into Bath, you see the east coast today is just absolutely stunning. And just in case any of you all do finally get on here, I see Sharon brought little good morning to you, and greetings as well. We're now at St. Mark's in the parish of St. Philip, bordering on St. John. But this is how beautiful it is up here. And the kind of elevation from here, you'll see where we've been before. We're out at Bell Point, which is now coming into view in the center of the camera. We've also done numerous sections of 4K all over the right point and stuff. So just want to share with you all the beauty from up here. And I want to give you a nice little 360 spin as well. As you all know already, it's a circle of love. And we're going to do it again now. Here we go. Been scared. Today is the day I had a call stunning with all cap locks, and do it 2 and 3 times to echo it on, because this is why I got a call magnificent. Perfect little swells coming in off the north. You can see Brian in the center of the screen, maybe a dot, but he's right there and he's making good progress. He's actually stopping. It looks like he's eating something now again and getting some more refreshments in. Beautiful, beautiful bath. So see you all later. Alright, just a little piece of something going on here. We're also doing some 4Ks, but I'm going to try and hold some battery life a little later on. So see you all later. Have a great day. Yeah, it's a little progress report again. We're overlooking Tent Bay. We're up by the Bashaba Cultural Center area. I'll show you that in a couple of minutes time. However, Brian is directly in the center of the camera. I would say directly in the center of the camera. Yeah, he's off the board right now, cooling down. He's had a good paddle coming down so far. I've done quite a few 4Ks besides the lives, so we'll have a lot of stuff to piece together with some better scenery of these stunning views that we're encountering today as we're going around the island. You can see there's a big north swell that's coming through. Also lots of patches of sargassum that he's also dealing with. But you can see him off the board there now, just chilling out where that swell is about to break, or where it's swelling to almost break. He's just there to the left of that on your screen, so you'll see him there. So they got a couple of fairly big sets that are coming through and stuff, so he's just taking his time and keeping his strength up and stuff. We're giving him a shout at every possible location, just to let him know he's not alone, and he's been acknowledging it by waves, giving him some mirror flashes and things too. I don't know if you've seen those, but just making sure that he knows he's not alone on this journey today. We're spending that with him. Beautiful cultural center. You can see last time we were here, they hadn't done anything with the grass. They were just letting it grow. It is actually looking beautiful now. They're starting to really mow it down, and they're working on all their hedges and stuff up here. It's going to be stunning when it's finished. Stunning already, but even more stunning when it's finished. I did a 4K coming from out of the actual view of Bashba, which I like to think is being the best view of Bashba itself. I did that a little earlier on before I walked out here, and I just want to keep you all in touch with what's going on, because the signal right where we are is pretty strong. Actually, all up here is relatively strong. We've done a live up here before, we didn't encounter any problems at all. Atlantis, tell the center of the screen coming in there now. They're usually closed in September, so if you are on the island you want to eat, just check with them, maybe they're open. I'm not sure what our schedules are. Things have been changed quite a bit since you know, the COVID and the impact that we've had. People have changed their schedules somewhat to differ, so just check out and see what's going on there. Brian, again, dead center of screen. You may not make him out, but he is sitting on his board there. He's getting ready to start paddling again, so I'm not sure if he's going to come in at Bashaba and then go back off. That is a possibility, but right where that swell is just about to swell up and break. You see him there riding over the top of it, sitting on it. Beautiful day here in Barbados. Let me tell you though, I get burned up out here. This place is one hot then. Pretty soon I had to resort to my rash guard, but you know, I don't like to put on my rash guard and stuff. I like to walk around so that everybody can see, you know, Charles Atlas and thing. I know it is already. So if I had the option of turning this camera, I would turn it. But I can't see. The screen is too bright, so you're lucky you're getting away. I see it now though. Hold tight. Hold tight. Yes! I found it. I know feel life again. I'm having a wonderful time out here today, to tell you the truth. I'm really having a good time. I wish some of you were here with me. I know a lot of you are here in spirit. I know that for sure. Can feel it, can feel the love, can feel the care and the kindness. But I really wish some of you were here with me, because I'm having an amazing adventure going around this island. I'm trying to save a little bit of battery, so you don't have the microphone in right now, so you're hearing the actual phone mic, which is going to sound a little different. We're doing all kind of strategies to make sure we have enough juice to get around and hopefully get to the very end of the whole thing. We'll see how that goes. As the night comes in and stuff, well, we won't be able to do too much filming, so we'll do as much as we can until we get around to the west side, where he calls the tourist trap. Because when you get over there and see all the people walking on the beach, you feel like quitting. So he calls it a tourist trap. Anyway guys, I'll catch you all later for another viewpoint somewhere on the island. Peace and love, kindness and care, everything positive from Barbados to you guys. Have a great day. See you all later. This is one of the closest points that he's going to come in. This is just the point just above Parla and High Rock, and just below Tent Bay to the northwest of Tent Bay itself. But this is a fairly close location, so you can see him here now, paddling strong and happy. Got some swells to contend with as he's going down here, because there is a north swell that's coming through. The water is looking so calm and flat, and then all of a sudden the swell's popping in. So he's going to have some fun going down this section here. This is the section that he says the most difficult, connecting the dots. This is running right down to the northern tip of the island, where he gets into the most difficult spot. Definitely talk more about that when we get there. But he's working his way down. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day in Barbados. Absolutely stunning conditions. Really beautiful. Don't want him to think he's by himself, so we just give him an occasional shout. Yoo-hoo! Yes, he's doing his thing, man. Awesomeness, awesomeness. Just let him know that we're there all the time. We shout him whenever we can. Just to let him know that he's certainly not on this alone. A lot of people are going to be following him and understand the journey he's on. Amazing, just amazing day today. I'm going to do, the next one's going to be, I'm doing some 4Ks in between, so be popping them here and there. Just enjoying it. Just getting a cool down now. It is beastly, beastly hot. I'm on the cliffs here, sporting ultimate burn. So I'll go home and I'll get out some of my incredible medication, the quickly healing medication. I'll put it on later. I'm not really that burnt, only making a lot of sport. It's just a beautiful day here. Stunning, stunning, stunning conditions, stunning location, amazing island. What a great cause. We are all for it, backing it right through. Great stuff. So this is going to be a long haul, but you'll probably get in fairly close to the inside section, just behind the actual swells. We won't go too far out, I wouldn't imagine, on the east coast, but we'll see what the conditions are like favoring going on. Let's see how that goes. Of course, I'm going to turn the camera. It's only obvious. Let me see who's on here. We have Claire Mares. We also have Larry. Hey, Larry, Barry, Alfonso. Alfonso? Something like that. Or Lynn. Sorry, not Barry, Lynn, Barry. Okay, well, anyhow, too many names to call today. So we're not doing any. I butchered 2 people. Only 2 people are on. I butchered both of them already. So my humblest of apologies. Anyhow, that's just how it is. Everybody knows me and names. Beautiful day. So next move, don't know where we're going to see him next time around on the lives. We'll see how that goes. We're obviously going to wait for good signal and we're going to have a good location. And then obviously we do some 4Ks in between. But we want to keep you in touch with what's going on here, any progress. So when we put it all together 4K wise, it should be quite spectacular because the scenery today has been breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Alright, so that's it for now. Catch you all later on. Stay safe, be blessed. All the best from Barbados again, as we always like to say. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. And we close out with this view. Oh, goody, goody gumdrops. Alright, just got a message that Brian came in on the east coast. We're up here at Cove Bay. This is our next lookout point to capture him. But he came in at the east coast and is on his way back over to the DeAction shop. So I'm going to go in that direction and let him tell you what he encountered out there. But I don't know what he encountered out there, but I know for sure along these cliffs and where I am today is what you got to call fire. Hot, hot, hot then. Unbelievable hot. So I'm sure that the dehydration or the heat that he had experienced out there has just killed him because he was perfectly on time. But we'll find out anyhow. He will let us know. We'll be heading over to the DeAction Shop beach in a moment and we'll talk to him over there. So this will be our last live broadcast for today. I hope you all have enjoyed it. It has been a lot of fun. We're going to merge everything up in the 4Ks and put them up later on, but for now, this is it. Beautiful, beautiful cliff formations out here. Chalk and stuff is absolutely gorgeous. And you knew it had to come. You knew it had to come. Listen, it's so hot. Everything is on. Rash guard, long sleeve, hat, big sombrero. Real hot. Hardly any wind blowing. Notice your hat's not even flattering. So, real hot out here. Anyhow, people, I hope you all had a good time. Carry the love and the peace and the serenity that you've hopefully felt today from the vlogs that we have had, and share that with everyone around you because everyone is not enjoying this kind of beauty today. I don't mean this beauty. I mean this beauty, of course. I'm actually referring to this kind of beauty that we've been encountering. So we're going to give us and give ourselves our final circle of love, and we're going to enjoy that for the rest of the day. So let's sign off here on a circle of love. Actually, you know what? Let's look at it from this direction here. I would like to end off here with a nice photo op as well. So we're going to start here. We can do our circle of love and then we're going to photo op this out. So here we go. Loving greetings from Barbados. See you all tomorrow morning if God spares life. We're going to watch the awakening of another day. See you all later.